Our friend Nazr Mohammed from the Chicago Bulls, Chicago guy, played at Kentucky. He's in our studio. You're looking great, like you're ready to go.
I try.
You want to keep playing?
That's the goal right now, but I've woke up a couple of mornings thinking about doing a couple of things, a couple of opportunities that's come up, but I'm in play mode. Just got through running some lines a little while ago, so I guess I'm really in play mode.
Are you talking with teams? How do you go through that process?
Yeah, my agent's talking to teams, and I've kind of given him a list of teams that I would be interested in. Of course, staying home is always on the top of the list.
That's still a possibility?
It's a possibility, but it's a lot of bigs. I mean, bringing in Portis, that's another big. It would be tough to do. I mean, just being realistic. I know, Nick probably knows. It'd be a tough thing to do, but
How about an assistant coach? Would you ever do that?
Coaching is not in me right now. I don't see myself.
Is it the patience?
It's
Which
not
part
the
of it?
patience. It's just
the hours.
The hours.
Yeah.
It's because I'm having an addictive personality, so I know I'll be in there trying to be a perfectionist, and my wife will probably have to leave me because I will never be at home.
Gonna start shadowing Tibbs, addictive personality. So he's stuck all day.
So
now speaking of Tibbs, we haven't seen you, at least I haven't, for the last couple months. Why, in the end, do you think it broke down the way it did?
That's something for, John, Gar, and Tibbs to answer. I mean, I know they're...
From what you saw? I
mean, for the communication. I mean, once communication breaks down, it definitely gets hard. I mean, in any type of relationship. So I know you can tell the communication broke down, but I mean, I don't know the details of exactly what went down, but I mean, he's a great coach, but I also like the new coach.
Could you feel that in the locker room, that there was tension among them at all?
Not at all. I mean, we didn't. I mean, as players, I mean, I guess we're so into ourselves and what's going on in our own lives and our own playing time and things like that. Guys aren't really thinking, oh man, what is management and coach going through? Guys are thinking, how can we win this game? Guys are thinking, how can I get me some more minutes? How can I get some more shots? I got a contract year, so it's a little bit different in our mindset. So guys really it didn't affect us.
Speaking of tension, we've heard about the possible Jimmy Butler, Derrick Rose. Can they be on the same team? We've heard the answers, which are, we're great on the court. We just don't hang out a lot because he's got a kid and I don't. Is that BS? I mean, are they feeding us what we want to hear, or did you actually see some of what we're hearing about with this tension between them?
I have never. When I read that, I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I mean, I don't know if you feel the same way.
I don't think they're best buds, but I never thought it was going to stop them on the floor to play well together.
Yeah, it's not. First off, in the team atmosphere, everybody, it's like in a work atmosphere.
You're not going to like everyone.
Everybody's not the best of buds, but, I mean, we're teammates. I mean, we look out for each other. Something goes down, we have each other's back, and they are like that. They don't hang out, but it's guys over my career I haven't hung out with, but if they called me tomorrow and I could help them, I would help them. I mean, they're friends. There's no animosity. I read that something about Derrick was kind of giving a show, so let's see what you can do, Jimmy. And I'm looking like, are you guys kidding me?
Did you write that, Nick?
No, what do you?
I'm like, are you kidding me that he actually but he actually didn't play to his best ability in our last game to see
no
the
shot.
No. Yeah.
I'm like, that's ridiculous.
It's just stupid
That's just a ridiculous comment.
You were just in Africa, Basketball Without Borders. Tell us about that experience.
That was an amazing experience. Both my parents are from Ghana, so I'm the first generation born here in the United States in Chicago. So to go back and get the opportunity to represent Ghana, represent my family, it was just an emotional experience. It was an enlightening experience just seeing Africa for the first time since I was a baby.
And playing with Hakeem and Dikembe, like just some awesome guys that still had some moves out there.
Did Dikembe give you one of these?
You weren't the oldest either.
I definitely wasn't the oldest that time. But I know he didn't block my shot. We was on the same team, but I got the chance to work out with Hakeem Olajuwon a couple of days before.
Look at this move.
I know.
That's the dream shake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and he's still
like 48.
Yeah. He still got it.
He still has the footwork. He taught us a couple of things, and it's amazing his approach to the post game. I wish more guys would get with him and learn it.
Did your parents, they were very involved in your career, because I remember meeting your parents when you were in high school, and we sat and talked about your recruiting. Yeah. Are they huge basketball fans?
My father's passed since then. My mom, she just came back to the country a couple of years ago, but I mean, she is a Nazr Mohammed fan. Right. But I mean, the rest of my family, especially family over there, they talk about, how great it is. I was the first Ghanaian in the NBA and things like that. I haven't experienced it because I haven't been back since I was a baby.
Interesting. All right, you also have an event coming up.
Yes, I do.
A cause that's very dear to my heart, all about autism. It's called All In for Autism, the charity casino gala Friday night. Tell us about that.
It's like you said, it's All In for Autism, and it's this Friday, August 7th, Galleria Marchetti, 7-Eleven. It's going to be a casino. It's going to be a casino theme. So when you walk in, you're going to feel like you're in a casino. Silent auction, food, drinks. You name it, we're going to have it, because I like to have a fun party type atmosphere, and all the proceeds are going to Easter Seal Chicago and Turning Point Autism Foundation. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope everybody can come out and support it.
Great venue.
Yeah, it's a great venue.
Yeah.
NazrMohammed.com.
Yeah, NazrMohammed.com, or you can buy your tickets at allinforautism.eventbrite.com.
What are you doing for your conditioning? Because I remember you when you were a lot bigger guy. What are you doing, man? Writing diet books or what?
Yeah, man, I got a wedding coming up, so let me know. What is that, like 4,000 calories a day you're on now?
I try to do it all, because one thing, basketball beats up your body. I mean, running on the hardwood floors, bumping bodies. So my first 2 months, I do everything but basketball. I just try to repair my body, lift weights, swim,
Yoga,
Pilates.
I want to see you doing yoga.
I do Bikram yoga. I love it too.
Yes.
Pilates.
That's the hot yoga.
That's the hot, yeah. That's the hot yoga. 26 poses. It's beginning stages, but very hot. But it's great for you. I try to do it all. I did one summer. I even did a little jiu-jitsu. I box. I just try to do things to regenerate my body and different athletic movements, and then I get back to the court.
You obviously watch your diet, because
it's hard.
What was the biggest you ever were to where you are today?
The biggest I ever was senior year, high school, Kenwood Academy.
Kenwood Academy.
I was 315 pounds.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what do you weigh today?
Today I'm about 250. Yeah, 245.
And a totally different physique as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, actually the funny part is when I got to Kentucky, I was about 295, and Coach P told me you got to be 250 before you practice on my team.
Oof.
October 15th, and it was like almost July.
Reverse freshman 15.
And yeah.
Plus
The
some.
freshman 45.
Minus
to
45.
yeah, but I got there. I got there, and I've pretty much stayed around there ever since.
If your career is over, if you come back on this show in a month, you go, you know what, I've got something else going, I'm done playing. How do you look back on your career?
I've been fortunate to be in the NBA so long. I mean, my career could have ended 7 years ago. It could have ended 10 years ago, you know, on certain teams. So I am comfortable with how my career has went, and if I don't get a chance to kind of get out there and do what I need to do and play one more year, I can handle it. I hope to be able to get out there, but 17 years, I got 1,000 games, which I didn't even know I didn't even know I was close to getting it to 2 games before. So I'm happy with my career, how my career has went.
I remember my favorite play, other than I watched you in high school dominate. My favorite play of you in a Bulls uniform. Can you guess what it is? Right there.
Oh, I should have
Take a seat, King.
He's like, man, how about like a nice finger roll, a good dunk?
That was awesome.
you know.
People are going to love that one for a while.
It happened, and that's probably what I'll be remembered for here in Chicago.
I got a lot of money at the charity dinner a couple years ago.
Yeah, it did.
That jersey.
But, you know, I'm trying to live that down and be known for my philanthropy, probably.
Right,
Yeah,
for what you've given back. And again,
Absolutely.
you will have a great event, NazrMohammed.com. It's All In for Autism on Friday night.
Yes, it is.
By the way, you're a hockey fan too, aren't you?
I can't call myself an official hockey fan, but I love watching the Blackhawks. I went to a game a year before, the Game 7 that they wound up losing.
Yeah, I ran into you
that
there.
one?
Oh, that was the most unbelievable sporting event I've ever been to, though. I mean,
awesome.
TV doesn't do it justice as far as the action.
Yeah, when the Hawks clinched, I looked and there's a guy sitting like right there, row in front of me, and I'm looking at him and he's got a number 5 Hawks jersey on. I'm like, who wears a David Rundblad jersey? And then he turns around and it has Kidd on the back. It's Jason Kidd.
Oh.
I'm like, really? I went up to him and he
Jason
goes, my
Kidd
wife
was
and I
wearing a
went,
Rundblad jersey?
yeah, he had a kid, number 5 kid.
Oh, got it. I was
And
like,
I
wait,
went,
what?
How'd you get tickets? He said, my wife and I went online and bought tickets.
That's awesome.
Said, I love
Blackhawks
hockey.
have a lot of good, like, they're the team, and they're
the
so
cool
fun
thing
to
of
root
the
for.
game.
They are
and-
so fun to root for.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thanks for coming in again.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.